What do you do when a 4x4 isn't good enough for you? Well, you get a 6x6. And where can you find those? Well, there were a couple of wild ones for sale at the Barrett Jackson auction in Scottsdale. Let's take a look at them and see how much they sold for in the Concours de Le Monde's Market Report. But first, we'd like you to check out our sponsors, Hagerty and Classic Motorsports Magazine. Hagerty offers insurance for any kind of vehicle, whether it's a custom 6x6 or even your hoopty. And if you join the Hagerty Drivers Club, most importantly for Concours de Le Monde's fans, they offer towing packages. Classic Motorsports Magazine is good old-school automotive journalism, written by real automotive journalists. Think of it like a big papery blog that you don't have to plug into the wall. In-depth articles, expert opinion, and gear reviews. Classic Motorsports also does rally events. Fantastic roads, good friends, and great cars, and a really good time. Be sure to check out their websites in the links below. First across the block was this wild custom Humvee.
Lot number 1439.1. This 2009 AM General Military Humvee has been turned into a custom 6x6 creation from Danton Arts Customs and Frenchy Export. It features a supercharged 6.2-litre V8 Hellcat engine with 717 horsepower, connected to a 4L80E automatic transmission. Equipped with power steering, this Humvee has 6-wheel disc brakes and a modern LCD cluster. The factory-correct Humvee body was handcrafted in all aluminum, including chopping the roof and cutting down the rear section, not only for a refined look, but to accommodate the highly custom-designed 6x6 chassis configuration. Keeping with the race-inspired military look, a matte military green paint was used throughout the vehicle, with custom graphics and touchpoints made from the same Dura-liner used on Humvees today. Custom off-road inspired wheels are wrapped with wide 20-inch tires in the front and 24-inch tires at the rear. This vehicle is equipped with smartphone-controlled remote start, lights, horn and turn signals that add contemporary functionality. Finishing off the build is a spoiler wing that features a custom modified rear aircraft wing, giving this apocalyptic-style vehicle a unique and intriguing look as it travels down the road.
Now, this wasn't your typical TV show build. There was some real engineering that went into this, some real craftsmanship. All that hard work and the pre-auction promotion paid off. When all was said and done, the Humvee sold for $825,000, including auction fees. Now that's a lot of money, and there's a lot else you could buy for that. Let us know in the comments below what you would have bought. Next across the block was a Mercedes G-Wagon, but not just any G-Wagon. This was a Brabus G63 700 horsepower 6x6. Let's check it out.
This 2014 Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG Brabus 6x6 was ordered new in Germany, in Designer Bright Mystic White 2 over a Designer Light Brown leather interior. Following the initial delivery, the vehicle was taken to Brabus of Bottrop. Modifications included installing a custom-designed ECU, larger turbochargers, new intake air pipes with gold heat shielding, an additional air-to-water intercooler, high-performance catalytic converters with 75mm lower resistance stainless steel downpipes and butterfly valves to route the exhaust through the side pipes when desired. It now puts out 700 horsepower and 708 foot-pounds of torque, and is mated to the bulletproof AMG SpeedShift 7G Tronic 7-speed automatic transmission, and a dual-range transfer case and 5 electronic differential locks. Equipment includes a central tire inflation system, Olin suspension, 18-inch Hutchinson beadlock wheels, a wood-paneled bed, heated and ventilated seats, and a Harman Kardon sound system with navigation. The interior was refinished in black and white Brabus leather with a hex grid pattern created by contrasting stitching. The exterior of the car also received additional LED lighting, Brabus badging on the rear, and a red G700 badge in the grille, as well as a B in place of the Mercedes logo throughout the car. Following the completion of the work at Brabus, the 6x6 was imported into the United States under the show and display rule. A sticker has been affixed in the engine compartment showing that this car has been modified to meet the EPA emissions standards in September 2014 by G&K Automotive Conversion of Santa Ana, California. The vehicle is accompanied by its importation documents and a letter from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration confirming that its request to be in the United States under the show or display rule was granted.
Now, what's important to note here is that this is in the United States on a show and display only permit. That means it's not street legal. While it is very cool, and you'll have the only one, it's not legal to drive it down to the local supermarket to pick up eggs and milk. You can only take this to shows. And what did somebody pay for the privilege of having this sit around and look good? After the hammer, including auction fees, it's sold for $880,000. Now that's a lot of money for a rolling piece of sculpture that's not street legal, but somebody was willing to pay it. Would you have? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're at it, check out the other videos from the Concours de Le Monde's Market Report.